I really feel like you have to trust this one. You're very close to achieving your dreams, and Spirit wants you to have faith. Because I feel like you're in the middle of something big. You're very close to something. You're manifesting your dream reality into being. And this message is meant to cross your path in this very moment to reassure you that you're in the middle of something big. It's reminding you to trust in the universe, to have faith that in the end, things are going to be fair for you. You have the Libra energy coming through with consideration, fairness, and harmony. This card is here to remind you to trust in the justice of the universe. Because Spirit is saying that things are falling into alignment for you. And I'm getting this message of tables starting to turn in your favor. Have faith in your dreams, right? And you're very close to achieving your goal. This is your reminder for today. Because I see that somebody here is longing for a place. You do have longing for home, belonging, the original Lightworkers. So maybe you're finding yourself in an environment where you feel like you don't belong. Maybe you feel like you were placed or born in an environment where you always felt like an outsider. You know, there's always this, throughout your life, there could have been always this feeling of longing for your true home or longing for where you really need to be in life. I want to say that that place is really close. But you're a light worker. I feel like you're meant to bring light into this world. You're meant to make the world a better place through your existence. But you're in the process of birthing a new age. This is coming in the new age, right? Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So you're in the process of shifting realities. I feel like you're in the process of jumping timelines right now. And you're manifesting your dream reality into being. I feel like you've always had a vision of your highest point, is what Spirit is communicating to me. Like, you've been always shown the end, right? But maybe not the way you're going to get there or how that journey is going to look like for you. And I feel like at times you maybe really felt like, is the universe actually fair? Like, are things really working in my favor with this Libra energy? Like, maybe you have been questioning, is Spirit really here with me? Is there actually something like a higher source? I feel like at times your journey has felt so tested that you were questioning, is this actually fair? Like, is this fair that I need to experience maybe this phase in my life? But Spirit is saying, take things into consideration. Because I feel like there is actually a lot of fairness that's going to come to the surface for you. What is the message for the person who's watching this right now? What is happening in their life? Yeah, 8 of Cups. So, this is that energy of you're ready to go. I feel like you're ready to go. And Spirit wants to say your path is going to be fully supported, especially financially and resources-wise, opportunity-wise. Whatever needs to happen will happen. And this is such an energy of like, if mountains need to move for you, they will move. It's as simple as that. Because I see that a way is being made for you. And Spirit is saying your time has come. It's time for you to go. Okay, where you are right now, it's too small for you. And that's why it feels unfair. Because you're not where you're supposed to be. This is not where you stop. That's what Spirit wants to say. You're meant for a bigger life. You're destined to experience bigger things because you also dare to dream, right? You're a master at manifesting, especially career success and wealth. I feel like something has been taking a while. And okay, so we have the Emperor here showing up, the Temperance and the Knight of Pentacles, which I feel like this is somebody who sees themselves at a very high position, right? You see yourself being the top of the success. You see yourself being at the top of the, I'm hearing the chain or the industry or the business side, right? But that takes some time and patience to develop, and I feel like this has been taking maybe longer than you anticipated because you're so confident and so ambitious. I feel like a lot of times you can see who you can become before you're actually it. And a lot of times this may cause resistance for certain people because you're not willing to go through the learning phase, or it feels quite, meticulous for some of you. It's what I'm hearing. But also that force that you have and that's within you is what makes you such a powerful manifestor. So I feel like this can be either like a good and a bad thing depending on the situation, because maybe you're somebody who can, see yourself achieve, and you can see the wealth that's going to come your way. You can see the success come into your life, but you don't see the learning period. You don't imagine the learning period. You don't imagine the process. And I feel like that sometimes can make you feel impatient, not only with the process, but with yourself and what kind of development it might take for you to get here. And you maybe feel like it's happening slow, but the Knight of Pentacles is actually saying it's happening in the perfect way and in the perfect timing. So you're not late on anything is what Spirit is communicating here. But I see that you're manifesting a really positive change in your life, especially when it comes to your career and your finances. You're either manifesting a new, income source, a promotion, or some kind of career elevation, level up, maybe moving somewhere for work. But you're manifesting a really positive change in your work. And you're manifesting a lot of financial stability as well, a lot of stability in your career. I also see that you're not taking any shortcuts. Despite your impatience sometimes, I still feel like you're somebody who is willing to take the, the longer route, but like whatever it takes to do it authentically and whatever it takes to do it the correct way. You also have the Three of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Knight of Swords coming out. And I feel like this is a reminder for you to not rush. I feel like these cards are saying that sometimes your impatience and your need to rush the process, in fact, might lead you feeling more disappointed or sabotage your journey. This is something that's not meant to be rushed. Okay, your soul's mission, your soul's time is not meant to be rushed. And I feel like this is a reminder that some of you need to hear. And in fact, I feel like it's also what has been causing you to maybe sometimes feel, I'm hearing a very strong word, like sometimes feeling like a failure or feeling like you're falling behind. But in times with the way that you rush or your impulsiveness, your drive can get in your way, can sabotage your journey through impatience and through rushing, trying to rush the process. I feel like somebody has been trying to rush their divine timing, and maybe you have been thinking that through discipline and through force, you can manifest your blessings. But Spirit is reminding you that discipline and consistency, it is important, but it's not going to bring to fruition faster something that you want. I feel like something that you're learning in this time is that force is not the way to do it, rather openness and flow and allowing life to move you and to move through you as well. I'm getting such a big energy blockage being lifted off you because you're finally allowing things to happen. I feel like you're finally allowing the momentum to come into your life, things to happen at the rate which they're supposed to happen, because you're starting to realize that you cannot rush miracles, you cannot rush blessings, you cannot plan for them, you cannot, also in a way predict them. I feel like the reason why they're miracles is because they're unpredictable and because they come to you when they need to come to you in the exact form that they need to come to you. I feel like you have been trying to force something to happen here faster than it needs to happen or sooner than it needs to happen, and this is something that maybe has been causing you to feel disappointed or to feel like something is blocking your way, something is sabotaging, something keeps happening whenever you try. This is maybe where your faith has been tested. Maybe this is where you feel, where is the universe actually a fair place, right? But again, Spirit is reminding you that you cannot manifest miracles through discipline. You cannot manifest miracles through trying to be logical about it. I feel like, and I don't want to look down upon discipline, I don't want to look down upon consistency, because I feel like it's an important thing in somebody's life. In all of our lives, consistency is key, right? You have to be consistent. Whatever you're doing in life, you have to be consistent with it. But consistency is also not force, right? Those are two completely different things. And I feel like somebody here has been trying to be so calculating, so logical, so, meticulous with something to the point where it doesn't lead to anything because it's so thought out. It's too thought out, in fact. But look at the 2 cups that are still standing, which says this is not over. This is not over. In fact, it's just starting, right? We have the World, we have the 8 of Wands. It's just starting. The miracles are just about to start for you, because you completed a cycle in your life and a new one is going to start. Where the miracles come, the downloads come, you will see the opportunities suddenly manifesting in a rapid pace, in the ways that you could have never imagined, yet they're better than what you were imagining. That's also the interesting part, that sometimes when we let go, it just happens even better than we imagine. And I know that we like to control things. We're humans, especially the older we get, the more predictability we want in life, the more consistency we want, and the more we want to control life, the more it feels like life is slipping away. And this is why maybe you're learning that flowing with life and being open is the way to it. So you're in the middle of something big, and I really feel like you have to trust what's happening here and not rush it, I'm going to get only one more card to see if there is one last message for you. Yes, there is. Trust the offer that's coming your way, because I feel like Spirit is going to soon present you, or might be already presenting you, with something better than you even expect and predict. This offer could very well exist in your life, or will exist, but maybe you're going to realize it soon. You're going to notice it, because it seems like the offer has been already made. It's already been presented. It's about you noticing it. And this is something that you're going to realize. You maybe realized a couple of days ago. You will realize in the following couple of days. These readings are always going to find you when, they need to find you. And this message is for your time being, for the present moment. So I'm sure that something is already available here that you're soon going to be able to notice and see. This is an offer from Spirit, again, an offer from the divine that is meant to reach you in this time of your life.